Right, everybody? Good afternoon, right? So welcome to your Appian 101 Part 1. Plan your app and configure your data. Isn't it an exciting day today? Right? A very exciting day, right? You got your Appian Composer, you got your Agent Studio, and you got your Power Rage today as well. All happened on the same day, right? Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Axel Tom. I'm a senior technical training instructor with Appian. So I've been working with Appian for 4 years now, almost, right? So it's an amazing journey, right? And before I joined Appian, I was also a principal technical specialist with a company based in UK. So I fly 10 hours to here to teach you guys, you know? Amazing, right? Okay, but I'm very grateful to be here. Okay, it's been a wonderful last couple of days, all right, except the power range. 5:30 in the morning, I wake up, it's like, oh, I'm so tired. No, there's no power. I walk downstairs with my pom-pom hair. What's happening? A power range? It's a 5-star hotel. Oh, gosh, all right. Everything you have once, okay? Just like you're learning Appian as well, right? Who is the first time here learning Appian? Right? Raise your hand, very good, okay? So we have a lot of exciting stuff for you today. So before I become, a technical instructor, I was also working as an engineer, developer for various companies based in UK as well, all right? So please don't be deceived by my very useful look, right? That will be another lecture, how to keep young. All right, so let's carry on, everybody. So before we dive into the new features that we're going to go through today, right? So I have a few things for you to look at. So please save your question for the end, okay? So that we have enough time to cover what we want to go through today, the content. Now, if you miss a clip today as well, or you have any question, build, right? Just raise your hand, okay? A friendly Appian expert will be here to help you. Friendly expert, raise your hand. There's more friendly expert than you guys today. But it's okay. I'm here, though, okay? I'm still going to be the best. So again, if you want to check all your solution, right, miss a step or two during the session, don't worry about it because we already got a solution created for you as well. Good, isn't it? Right? Okay, so today we're going to, right, let's get back to the basic. Right, so Appian application. For me, building an application in Appian is like building Legos, okay? Who has actually played Legos before? Raise your hand. Okay, everybody play Lego. It's amazing, right? Putting every piece of pieces together. So it's the same thing, you know? When you build an application in Appian, it's like putting your Legos, okay, with different design objects, okay? We call them design objects in Appian. So there are many defined objects in Appian, but today we're just going to focus on these core design objects, all right? So fundamentally, you got folders. Folders are used to organize objects in the app, okay? And then you got groups to organize users. In Appian, we use record type, right? So that is the way we actually reference data in Appian, all right? And then you got your process model to design and also automate your process. And you have your interfaces where you can use them to interact with data on any UI, like a form or dashboard. And finally, to show your end user the interface you have created, we have the site, okay? A site allows you to create a tailored experience for your end user. Okay, so these are some of things that we're going to focus on today. But this is a part 1 of 2 of the workshop. So in part 1, we're just going to focus on the folders, groups, and also record type. Yeah? And part 2, we will wrap up by configuring the data, explore other objects like process model, interface, and also the site. Excited enough, right? Good, right. So lots of amazing stuff for you guys today. So the first thing I'm going to introduce, right, is our use cases. So we have NextGen, which is a frictionless distribution company that run order fulfillment centers. All right? they use Appian to automate, okay, their submission workflow across several teams. For today, right, okay, we're going to be building an app to streamline their new employee onboarding, okay? So basically, what the user should be doing is they're going to be creating onboarding cases, and also they're going to document information about new employees, all right? And I'm going to dive into more details when we explore the application plan in Appian Composer. Yes, Appian Composer, all right? The one of the most exciting that we are talking about for the last 2 days, if you've been in the keynote, right? Okay? All right, so here's the site we're working towards, yeah? So there's going to be 2 pages, all right? So the first page, right, is going to be a list of all the onboarding case, and then we also have a page to start the new onboarding as well. Now, we're not going to get so far in part 1, yeah? So part 1, right, what we're going to do, we're just going to focus on organizing the user groups and also the folders, and also going to learn how to actually redefine our record list, yeah? And part 2, okay, we will continue to create the site so that the users can interact with the record list as well, all right? Cool. Okay, so today we're going to kickstart our app building with Appian Composer. Yes, this is what you see in the keynotes on the last 2 days, right? So this is really exciting stuff for Appian, yeah? So as you know, Appian Composer is a new Appian AI co-pilot that streamlines your app planning and build, okay? So today for the app that we are doing, right, we already start, right, by entering, we have selected a ready-made plan. Okay, so there are some ready-made plan for you that you can select when you create an application. Okay, so this is one of the good things about this Appian Composer because, right, when you do some of these use cases, there's so many activities, action, but Appian has already created for you. And then you can further, okay, edit your plan by using our AI Copilot. So initially, we also have entered some requirement on the AI Copilot to generate some plan for us. Okay, so this is the initial step that we have taken. All right, and again, Appian Composer is amazing as well. So other than generating the plan, the persona, okay, give you a suggestion about a data model, it also can generate the object for you. All right, like the record type. But again, this is not going to be ready until 25.3. So you guys will be the first people working on this. Isn't that exciting? Yeah? All right, yay. Okay. All right, so let's crack on. So after we generate a plan, right, we have a certain plan already created for you. So we're going to continue edit this plan in exercise 1. Okay, we're going to look at Appian Composer. We're going to review the requirements and also the persona. We're going to update the data model, generate the groups and record type, yeah? And then for exercise 2, we're going to configure the record type. We're going to generate some sample data, set up record event, and also refine record list, all right? A lot of exciting stuff. Cool. So let's get building, everyone. So if you have not done so, make sure you go into your DevCon, toolfile.appian.community, right? Sign in with your Appian community credential for instruction to get your workspace. Now, if you're first time in my lecture, you only have to do this once, okay? After you get your workspace, right, you would see like a home page like this. Okay, so this will be the home page that you see next time when you come to this page again, DevCon. So this is the home page, right? So you only have to do it once to get your workspace. Next time you'll see, take me to designer, all right? So next thing what I'm going to show you is to find your exercise guide. Is everybody in this page at the moment? Yeah? Good. So click on the navigation menu and select exercise guide, all right? So the exercise guide we're using for this session is Appian 101 Part 1, okay? So click on Appian 101 Part 1. So you have the digital guide. And look at this, what we prepared for you on the table. A paper format, right? We're back to school again, isn't it, right? Those days we have a paper format. But I love paper. So you can bring this home, okay, and show your kids that I have been to Appian. Whoa. All right? So you can bring this home as well. You can use the digital guide. You can use the paper guide, all for you guys, okay? All right, good. Right. So back to the exercise guide. Once you got the exercise guide, to go back to your designer, click on the navigation menu and select Appian Designer. Okay? Now, at any point, let me run you. You've got stuck, right? Just raise our hand because our expert is at the back trying to help you guys. Okay? Yeah? Now, one thing to remind you is, right, when you are assigned the workspace, everybody actually get a identifier, all right? You get some sort of a identifier. Okay, so this is a workspace identifier included in the app. So you can see down here, my identifier is W0159P1, okay? So make sure you keep that identifier to avoid naming conflicts, all right? So today, for this session, we are using P1, okay? We are using P1. So everybody click on the application, Part 1, Employee Onboarding. All right? Cool? Done that? Excellent. All right. Once you click into the thing that you see here is going to be the build view, all right? The build view. Now, in the build view, right, we have already asked Appian and also Composer to generate some basic object for us. Now, the quickest way to select the object, you see all the boxes down there, yeah? So you can tick the box like record type. So you can see we already have 2 record type generated, which is status and the row, right? And if you select group, all right, so there are 2 groups, administrator and users. And if you select the folders, there are already some folders as well. Got it, everybody? Yeah, so that is the quickest way to select those design objects, okay? So next thing, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the plan view. Everybody click on the first icon, which is the plan view, all right? And voila, this is actually your Appian Composer, okay? So this is exciting stuff for us, for me as well, okay? So me as well, this is very exciting stuff. So this is the requirement, okay? We have asked Appian Composer to generate for us, okay? So Appian Composer can generate some basic plan for us. You can see some of these activities, all right? If you click on like the arrow here, right, you can go to the right, some sort of other kind of activities, event, okay? So these are all suggestions. So you can continue to use our AI Copilot as then another amazing facilities. Okay, so you can edit the plan, you can refine your plan using our AI Copilot. Right, you must have heard it so many times this week, isn't it? Everything is about AI, okay? But it's really exciting. So for now, we're just going to close this AI Copilot panel. So everybody go on to close it for now, all right? Okay, so let's continue. If you are actually looking at the study guide, right, you can turn to page 4 of your study guide, okay? So everybody turn to page 4 of your study guide. So we're going to the second tab, which is the persona. Right, so another thing that the Appian Composer do for us is it also give you some suggestion of the personas, okay? Again, if you can use your AI Copilot, edit, whatever you want to do. But at the moment, you can see we also have an administrator group. See that? So the administrator persona has already matched to the administrator group. However, you can see that in the hiring manager and the HR specialist, it has not matched yet because we have not generated the group yet. All right? So we're going to use Appian Composer to generate this group shortly. And then we also map them to their respective persona. Now, you can see at the end, right, we also have a system as well. A system persona actually represents the application automation, okay? The application automation. Good. So let's look at the data model. So click on the data model, right? So this is another very useful thing about Appian Composer, because Appian Composer can give you a suggestion of the data model for your application, right? So down here, it says that we have 4 different tables, and on the right-hand side, you got this entity relationship diagram, all right? So this is all your table, right? You can actually zoom in and out as well, okay? So you show you the different relationship of your table and other related table as well. All right, so you have the yellow key, which is called a primary key, and we have the blue, which is the foreign key. So you show a relationship between each of these tables, okay? So what we're going to do now is that because we already have 2 record types, remember, we generate the role and status record type, right, in the beginning. What we're going to do next, right, is that we're going to actually map them to the respective table, all right? Once you map them in the respective table, right, Appian will establish a relationship with this existing record type for us, all right? All right, so let's do that together, everybody. So in the role table, can you see the pencil? Yeah, click on the pencil, everyone. And in the map object, now make sure we type in P1, okay, because we're in the first session, type in P1. Right? So everybody double check for me as well if they type in P1, right? So when you type in P1, you will see the role record type, okay? Select the role record type, everyone. Got that? Yeah? Good. So once you select it, you can click Save. So you can see now the role table is mapped to the role record type. We're going to do exactly the same thing for the status. Yeah, click on the pencil icon again, right? So for the status, again, in the map object, type in P1, okay? And then we're going to select the status record type. Okay, got everyone? Okay, very good. So you got the status now, table mapped to the status record type. Yeah, and then click Save. Right. So now you can see the role and also the status table has been mapped to the record type. All right. And also on the right, you can see the table as well. Okay, you can see the different table, the relationship of the table. So the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to generate object. Okay, click on Generate Object on the top right corner, everybody. All right, click on Generate Object. Now, we come to this Generate Object dialog box, right? So you'll show us, right, okay, what is the object you want to generate. So at the moment, we're going to be generating the hiring manager and also the HR specialist groups. Okay, so this is a 2 object we're going to generate. If you click on Show Previously Created Object, okay, you also already show that, right, we already have generated administrators group. All right? So click on Next, everybody. So after you confirm the persona, the next thing is that you can look at the data. All right? So you can see we're going to be mapping our onboarding and emergency table to our onboarding case record type and emergency contact record type. Now, so for this Appian Composer, there's another amazing thing you can do. We can actually add actions and view, all right? So what are actions? Now, in Appian, okay, we use record to reference data. The record is not static. So you can do something with it, right? So like, for example, you can do things like create, you can edit, you can delete, okay? So click on Add Action and View, everybody. We're going to tick the box Create, Delete, and also Edit, all right? Now, and also we can generate summary view as well, right? We can generate summary view to give you insight. So a view give you insight of the record, okay? Give you the details of the record. But for now, we're just going to leave it blank. Why? Because I'm going to show you another way to generate summary view later, okay? Cool. So just double check, right? We're also doing this for emergency contact, right? So we are generating the emergency contact record type. If you click on show previously created record, so you can see we already have role and status record type as well. Now, on the right, okay, you see this relationship diagram. Now, everybody, when you go to the keynote speech, do you hear this term again and again about data fabric? All right? Data fabric. What is data fabric? Okay? It seems so like far away for me. Well, I don't understand. It's too difficult. No, it's not difficult. It's about relationship between your record. That's it. But sometimes relationship is complicated. Anyway, okay, so we may make it simple for you using this diagram, right? So you have that onboarding case, you have your status, you have a role, so you can see these are the related record, all right? You show the relationship. This is all data fabric is all about. All right, relationship between your record, and then you can tap into using this relationship for your interfaces, for your process model, all right? So amazing stuff, okay? So click on next, everybody. So when you click on next, right, you'll be able to review the object that will be generated for you. So at the moment, we're going to be generating 2 groups, all right? Hiring manager and HR specialist. There will be 2 record type as well. And then there's also going to be some folders and group for securities and organization. Yeah? So once you confirm that, click Generate, everybody. All right? So Appian will take maybe 30 seconds to generate a group. All right? And, okay, so have a look at them. So you have that same error. Okay? So once you have finished generating, just raise our hand. Show me that you have generated the group, yeah? Okay? So this is amazing stuff, right? So again, as I said, this is not coming out until 25.3 version, yeah? And you'll be able to use Appian to generate all these record type for you. Once you generate the record type, Appian will also generate some of the interface and also process model for us as well, okay? So we're going to have a look at those in a moment. So when it's done, okay, you can see there is going to be a generate dialog box. It shows you exactly, right, okay, the users group has been generated successfully and the record type has been generated successfully as well. Okay, when you've done that, everybody click close. Okay, good. So we'll come back to the data model. You can see, right, all the table is mapped to your record type. And then on the right-hand side, you can see the relationship of each of these tables as well. All right? So is everybody still following me? You've raised your hand? Very good. Excellent. Yes? So Appian Composer, okay, has already, you can use Appian Composer to create this relationship for us. So give you a suggestion. So at the very beginning, you enter your requirement, okay, and the Appian Composer will give you a suggestion of this relationship. But you can continue to use your AI Copilot, okay, to edit the relationship and tell them whatever you want to do as well, okay? Yeah? So amazing stuff, yeah? Cool. So if you're following me, everybody, can you turn on to page 8 of your exercise guide? Okay, we're going to exercise 2, which is configure a record type. Okay? So go to page 8. We're going to look at exercise 2, configure a record type. So now we're going to actually explore the record type further. Okay? So down here in the data model, you can actually open up the onboarding case record type. So can you see the orange link here? Yeah, everybody click on the orange link. So once you click on the orange link, you open up the data model of the onboarding case, yeah? So down here you see, right, these are all the fields, okay, for the record type. You have your primary key, you have your foreign key. On the right-hand side, you can see, right, the source, which is the database, and then you have also the name of the table as well, okay? And in the center, again, you see this amazing relationship, all right? Show you the relationship of the record with other related record as well. And then on the other side, and this is all what data fabric is all about, the relationship of the record. And also, can you see there's also a user record type as well? Everybody see a user record type. So a user record type is a directory of users that actually make it easy for us to manage and reference user data throughout the app, okay, throughout the app. So what we're going to do next is we're going to generate some data, okay? Under the data, everybody, can you click on data preview, right? So click on data preview. And then, right, if you see this message, you must see this record, click on save, right? Everybody click on save. Right? So when you've done that, click on generate sample data. All right? So we're going to generate some sample data. Now again, you can actually select related record as well. So we are not only generating sample data for our onboarding case, we're also generating data for the emergency contact. All right? So we're going to be generated from them. So once you've done that, click on next, everybody. Okay? So when you click on next, right, Appian will generate some sample data for us. And this is actually amazing facilities, okay, because I've been working as a developer for a long time, all right? So you actually to get data from your, for testing, sometimes we have to go to a third-party app, things like that. But this is amazing because Appian is actually working everything for us in a single application, all right? Again, you can also use your AI Copilot to refine the data you want to generate as well, all right? So for example, you can select how many record, okay, what sort of field that you want, which is amazing because it saves a lot of time for your developer, okay? So if you're a developer, you'll be very happy, okay? Especially when it comes to testing your data, all right? So we'll generate the data. Okay, you'll take some time to generate the data. Right, if you're finished generating, just raise up a hand. See, your guys are faster than me. Very good. So you can see down here, we have our AI Copilot. Right, you can actually select how many records to generate, the record field as well. And then you can see all the data generated for us. When it's done, click Insert, everybody. Okay? Now, so we are inserting the data. Oh no, it's empty. What happened? Don't worry about it, okay? Keep cool, just refresh your page, okay? So everybody reload your page for me, all right? So when you reload your page, okay, click on Data Preview again under Data. All right, voila, now you can see your amazing data, right? So again, this is a very cool feature, okay, for developers to save a lot of time, to have data for testing, okay, to have data for testing. Now, if you're still following, are you still following me? Yeah? Good. Right. So you're following me. Can you turn on page 10, everybody, okay, of your exercise? We're going to look at the next section, which is setup record event tracking, all right? Go to page 10. Now, so under the data, everybody click on event, okay? Select event. So what are events, all right? So record event in Appian, right, allows you to capture what happened in your application and when, right? And this is quite important for a lot of business cases because you want to know what is happening, okay? What time is happening. All right, so Appian event allows you to do that. It allows you to keep track of who take action on your record and when. You can collaborate with your stakeholder directly on the event. And most useful thing is, right, you can use it in your process HQ later. Again, another amazing feature I'm going to show you, all right? A lot of exciting stuff, okay? So click on Generate Event Record Type, everybody. And then there's going to be 4 event record type going to be generated for you. So click on Generate for now, okay? So basically, the 4 event record type is, we have the event history record type, which is used to store which user performed certain event and when. And then you have the event type record type, which is a lookup table for all the possible activities that can occur. And we also have the reply thread record type, okay, which is storing the threaded conversation from the event history list interface component. Again, that is the component that you can use your interface designer, okay? Lastly, you got your subscriber, which is storing all the user who subscribe to the conversation, okay? Again, in the event history list interface component, all right? Okay, so these are the 4 event records. Still following me? Good, excellent, good. So we're going to go to the next section on page 10, which is refine your record list now, all right? So under user experience, everybody, can you click on list? Yeah, click on list. Right, so what is a list? A list basically in Appian is a single durable list that actually user can search and filters to find the record they need, all right? So for this exercise, right, we're going to actually refine the record list. So click on Edit List, everybody. Now, so you can see, right, we have various columns here, right, on the Edit Record List dialog box, right, but there's quite a lot of field here. Now, so the best practice, okay, in Appian, we want to avoid overclouding, isn't it? We want to actually show enough column. We just want to see the key pieces of information. Quite important, right? You dress well. You want to have the piece of jewelry to show the best of you. Not too much. Understand? Just like me. Anyway, let's continue. So on your page, all right, I know, I'm so funny. Anyway, page 11, okay? If you go to page 11 on your notes, right, on number 3, can you see these are the things we're going to delete, okay? So these are the columns we're going to delete to make our column cleaner, all right? So all you need to is to click on the 3 little dots, and you can delete the column. So the first thing we're going to delete is the phone number. So click on the cross. And then we're going to delete the email, okay, followed by the hiring manager. So delete the hiring manager user. And then we're going to delete the notes as well, okay? And then it's active, so just follow the list, okay, on number 3. And then we're going to delete created, and followed by modified. Okay? So immediately you can see we have a much cleaner columns, right? We can see everything in a glance. And this is very important for your presentation. Everybody wants to see you in a glance from top to bottom. What you see is what you get, okay? Anyway, it's nice to joke. You have to be happy, people, right? So we're going to further edit the list a bit more, right? Usually you can see down here, you have the status showing the IDs. So we want to change it. We want to change it that it shows the value, okay? So in the column, everybody, if you select status, and then in the sort field, delete away the status ID. And if you use the drop down, scroll down to the status. And then we're going to select value. Again, down here, we are using the record relationship. And this is what data fabric is all about using the relationship, okay? So that we can use the data for another record, all right? So we're going to select value. And we're going to do the same thing for display value as well. So we're going to clear it, yeah? And then use the drop down, scroll down to your status. and select value. Okay, so now you can see in the status, it shows the value block, on hold, all right, and in progress. Much cleaner, yeah? And we're going to do the same thing for row as well. So row at the moment is showing salary range. Okay, we want to change it to show title. So you can use a hierarchy, okay? Use the hierarchy on your left, yeah, and then we're going to select row. And we're going to delete with the sort field, salary range. Use the drop down, scroll down to the row using this record relationship, and select title, okay? And again, we're going to do the same thing for your display value. You'll click clear, and then use your relationship, scroll down to row, and select title. Okay? So now you can see the row is displaying all the title, right? Much more cleaner, yeah? And this is one very important thing for user experience, all right? For user experiences, you want to make the word clear, easier for your end user to understand, okay, at a glance, all right? So cool. Once you've done that, click OK. Now, when you click OK, one very important thing in Appian, you must always save your work. Okay, let me say it again. You must always save your work. All right? Okay, so click Save, everybody. All right, click Save. Right, very important. Wherever you do a process model, interfaces, you must always save. Yeah? So once you've done that, we are ready to preview our record list. So there are various ways you can preview your record list. So either you can use a URL under record list, or you can click this icon on the top right corner called View Record List. See that? So click on that, everybody. So now we have created this, okay, record list, okay, with user filter. So you can see there's a user filter. Again, you can edit this user filter easily in the record designer. We can have a new embodying case. So this is called an action in Appian. We're creating a new embodying case. It's called an action. So you can click on it. You can create an embodying case. So we're going to cancel for now. Now, if you go into the case ID, all right, if you click on any of the link, you open out your summary view. Oh, no, but why is it empty? Because I'm going to teach you in our section 2. Yay! So to make sure you come back, isn't it, right? Okay, so don't worry about it, right? So in your section 2, we will learn how to generate this summary view, okay? We'll learn how to generate this summary view. All right, so today I have covered for this session quite a lot with you guys, a lot of exciting stuff. We look at, right, Appian Composer, which is amazing. We look at how to actually refine the plan itself, okay, map out all the table with a record list. All right, we look at how to refine your record list as well. Now, we've got lots of interesting, okay, courses as well. If you want to continue learning, go to the Appian Academy, yeah? And make sure you check out all the latest release note on the documentation. You have been interested in certification, go to our Appian certification and skill batches, and a lot of very interesting YouTube video, all right? So you might find my face there later. Okay, all right. All right, do you enjoy this session, everybody? Yeah. If you enjoy this session, don't forget to fill out the session-specific survey, okay? Right. So you guys has been an amazing student, delicate. So give yourself a big clap, everyone. Good job. All right. So make sure you come back for part 2, all right?